Hey everybody, this is Steve Cook for Premier Guitar and PremierGuitar.com. Today I'm holding a little Rascal. Literally, it is the Rascal bass offered by Fender. This thing is it's crazy. For the first time in a long time, I'm holding a bass from Fender that doesn't sound like a P, doesn't sound like a J. It's a whole new beast. They've taken elements from a bunch of other different Fender instruments and constructed this. So if the body looks familiar, it is because it is the same body as the Bass VI. They took a page, they're taking pages out of their own playbooks and putting it together in the Custom Shop. The headstock is very much like the Coronado. It's sort of rounded down here, plus it's a matching headstock. And then they've got Strat lipstick pickups down here, which is crazy. So I want to work at Fender for a day and say, I want that part, and that part. Boom. Rascal. So let's talk about the construction of this bass first, and then we'll talk about these little guys right here that you never see on a bass guitar. So this is flat sawn maple for the body. It's a rosewood neck, and if you get in really tight on this, you can see this one actually has some nice contrast here and some nice figuring, which I appreciate. It's got a matching headstock. I'm going to flip this over. It's a C-neck on the back. It is made in Mexico. So notice we've got the retro funky perloid pick guard. And then back here, this came off of a Guild Starfire bass. I don't know how, I don't know why, but they did it. And it's a 30-inch scale. It's a 30-inch scale, short scale Fender bass. And we've got a volume control. We've got a tone control. And then a 5-way selector. But wait, there's more. We also have a push-pull on the volume knob, which can give us a wider range of tones on these pickups, and I'll explain those in just a moment. Today's signal chain is very simple. It's the Fender Rascal bass, 1/4-inch cable, into the Aguilar Tone Hammer 500 with a matching Aguilar cabinet. We're coming out of the DI directly into an Apogee Quartet into Pro Tools. Now, let's talk about the Seymour Duncan Strat lipstick pickups. We've got 3 of them. And I'm going to start off in the first position, which is the neck pickup. It's got that vintagey, extremely, I hate to use the word old school, but it sounds like a 50-year-old bass in this setting. I'm going to move up to the second position, which is the neck pickup and the middle pickup. It's a little bit warmer, excuse me. Gonna move straight to middle. A little more balanced on that one. And then we're gonna go to the fourth position, which is the middle pickup and the bridge pickup combined. And notice that's got snap. That's almost got a modern thing to it, even though it is a passive bass. And I'm not going to slap on this because I just can't get past these lipsticks. So, okay, I lied. So then we're going to go into the last position, which is the bridge pickup. Which has the most snap and pop to it. Very mid-rangey. I haven't touched these controls at all. The tone or treble is dimed, as is the volume control. Now, when you do the push-pull and activate this guy, it gives you 2 extra pickup options. When you pull it and you have this in first position, you get the neck pickup and you get the bridge pickup combined, which you didn't have before. So you get the best of both worlds, eliminating this middle one. Then, in position 2, all the pickups on all the time. which smooths out the tone considerably. Now, as you're switching between these, because this, you'll notice that basically you're scooping the mids, and what you're going to do is you're going to find as you're going through this that the contour of the mid just kind of just eases this way and then this way. So you can go back and listen again, but all we're doing is really scooping that mid on one side or the other. So it's really personal preference on what you want to do. If you have a modern thing you want to get into, if you have a retro thing you want to get into, I think the bass can handle it. The short scale is a little bit daunting to some people because, you know, for me, I sort of play right here, so this isn't going to work for me, but it could work for other people. Smaller hands definitely works on the short scale bass. Plus, it's just got a funky vibe to it, just like maybe the old Hofners or the old Framus basses, you know, short scale basses that that have a certain vintage thing to them. Fender's obviously done the precision and jazz thing for so long, and they're getting into the short scale thing with this one, which is it's a nice little twist for them. So having all these pickup options with the 5-way selector, actually the 7-way selector, and lipstick pickups is pretty interesting because whether you're going for a modern vibe or a vintage vibe or just a totally different thing, you've got it. And you don't have to switch basses, you don't have to, you know, buy a whole bunch of instruments. You've got 7 tonal options with this. A lot of guys are going to short scale basses, you know. A lot of popular acts are using it because they're actually guitar players that have moved to bass, and it's more comfortable for them. And so that's a unique thing too. Actually, it feels a lot like a Jag or a Jazzmaster. You know, it's a neat little sort of Frankenstein as people have been putting stuff together for years. Fender decided to do it themselves and do it with this unique pickup array. So it can find use in a lot of places. So for Premier Guitar and PremierGuitar.com, this is Steve Cook. Thanks so much for checking us out. We'll see you soon.
Don't forget to sign up for PG Perks, your all-access pass to exclusive gear giveaways and discounts on PremierGuitar.com.